You have to remember that majority of the things you go through in life is to teach you a fucking lesson. Period. Majority of things that you go through is not to break you. Nothing that you've been through up to this point has broke you. So it'd kind of be crazy to sit here and assume that the things that you're going through now is also going to send you into the grave. It's not. You know, something that I've realized, life sends us our most difficult lessons or our most difficult seasons right before blessings, breakthroughs, and essentially us getting exactly what we asked for. But if we start psyching ourselves out in the process, we won't get to that other side. Like, if you're going through heartbreak right now, if you're trying to go after, start some type of business or something like that, get your own place. I don't know what it is, because I talk to so many different age ranges. You have to remember that it's not only possible, but God wouldn't give anything to you of substance easily. You gotta always remember, the order of life goes where you're at, the hard thing, and then the good thing, right? God doesn't give you the good thing first and then the hard thing later. That's the recipe of the devil. That's the recipe of you're about to lose all your shit. What you actually end up doing is once you learn the lessons, once you realize what you are and are not supposed to be doing and how you're supposed to be doing it and the perspectives and the energy you're supposed to be living out of, the good things happen. Something too is a lot of times when it comes to manifestations and stuff like that, they happen like overnight. I'm not gonna say overnight. I'm lying, but they do to a certain extent, right? You have to be at the energetic frequency of the person who would be doing or have the things that you're asking for, right? So if you're like, okay, I want to heal, I want to, get better relationships, I want to just feel better in my body, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You have to truly ask yourself, is your day-to-day routine an exhibit of somebody who feels safe in their body, who loves their body? Are you feeding it with bullshit? Are you putting bullshit in your mouth all goddamn day? Are you not taking no time out of your day to actually go work out and love yourself and do all this other type of stuff? Just stretching sometimes, doing simple things like yoga. If you're not doing any of those things, how do you expect to feel safe in your body, feel good in your body? It's the same thing with heartbreaks and dealing with manipulators and narcissists and all this other type of stuff. If you're not taking the time out to address what you did wrong and how you could have potentially got yourself in that situation, you can be surprised or like confused if you don't get anything better. I believe a lot of things is in our control, and it's not until we actually realize how much power we have in situations that we actually get the power, like the space to do something different. Oh my God, I'm about to put my jacket on. Y'all, I just saw a mosquito fly past my face. Oh my God. Something you also want to touch on is like narcissism and one of the traits, right? When you start talking to certain people and you notice, I'm gonna hold my mic. I'm gonna hold my mic for the rest of this video. When you start talking to certain people and you notice like your energy just starts going to the drain, you don't feel good. Like there's just all these fucking like you feel it in your chest is tight. The moment you stop interacting with them or talking to them, you automatically want to go to sleep, take a nap. You need a reset and all this other type of stuff. You have to separate yourself from those type of people, because those type of people is going to make it harder for you to go after things that you truly want to and that you need to in life, because they're siphoning off your energy. They're making it harder for you to go after the things that you need to, while simultaneously you're making it easier for them to go after the things that they need to. You get what I'm saying? So you have to realize, when you're trying to get to a certain place, when you're trying to heal, when you're trying to get to something financial, when you're trying to get to any type of goal, you have to separate yourself from the people who's making it difficult for you to get to those things. Man, usually with life, everything is like this one big like bubble. If you focus on healing other areas of your life, you simultaneously also affect the other areas of your life. Like for instance, if you get a better connection with God, you start journaling more, you start dressing yourself, you start doing that deep shadow work, you start healing your family dynamics if you can. Some people have very toxic dynamics and certain things that this is really not in their control. But if you can, take it into your control and heal those things. Heal your finances. Heal, you get what I'm saying? When you start healing all the other areas, you simultaneously also heal the breakup shit, and it's just whatever you're going through. You get me? I believe life is like this one big journey, this one big picture. It's just crazy because a lot of entrepreneurs be like, "Oh, you have to accept being unbalanced, and you know, be okay sacrificing your family and the things that you care about just to get build the business and do all this other type of stuff." And then if you're ever in that headspace, it's like You need to evaluate what you truly want, what you want out of life. I believe that you can go after a lot of things that you want and achieve a lot of things that you want out of life while giving attention to the things that matter. Meaning, if I saw this dude, his name is Brian Mark. You see, I'm getting better at remembering people's names, right? He made a very good statement. He was like, I will never put a goal that makes me have to sacrifice my family. So if I want to hit $2 million this month, but hitting $2 million this month requires me to psych out on my girl and my child and all this other type of stuff, then maybe hitting the $2 million wasn't that important. You get what I'm saying? I think that perspective also comes with your relationships, right? If me being in this relationship is going to cause me to have to sacrifice myself and lose myself just to be in this relationship, then I don't want to be in this relationship because I do prioritize myself. You'll have to start embedding somewhat of that headspace and that energy into things that you are doing, right? And I believe it would really, really, really help. If this video cuts off randomly at any point, it's because my light died and my camera died. So I hope I'm getting majority of it out. If not, I'm sorry. Y'all gonna have to wait till the next video. But yeah, I think the moral of this is just remove yourself from negative people. Remove yourself from people who don't do anything in your life but fuck you over and make your life harder. And then go after the things that you truly want with a sense of fearlessness and energy. You have to do it as if you want to do it, because if you start doing some shit like you don't want to do it, you're not going to get the results. You have to go into your healing journey, like your healing periods and all that other type of stuff, from the perspective of, you know what? I'm happy about what happened because it's giving me the opportunity. Oh, damn, I'm going to keep going. It's giving me the opportunity to keep learning something about myself and get deeper into my journey. So if you go into the healing process with a fucking smile on your face, you'll be surprised how far along you get and faster. If you go into your healing journey like, damn, I don't even want to do this shit in the first place, you're going to get stuck into that season. You have to find the good things in everything. And I believe what you're going through right now is a perfect opportunity for you to work on yourself and get a lot of things out of life that you truly want. So yeah, my lights turned off. There's dogs barking and all this other type of stuff. So I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, man. I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all.